Hey guys, it's Jay. So, I started to record this video and I ended up deleting it and redoing it just because I don't know. Anyway, because it was about death. And so because it's about death, it's very like morbid and I'm not sure that it's appropriate, but I knowing me like how I'm obsessed with death only because I'm terrified of it. I'm I am terrified of death. I'm terrified of dying. I'm terrified of what it's going to be like. It's I can't even explain like how scary it is to me. So I've been watching these videos. I'm a total YouTube freak, and this one chick that I'm subscribed to is like a mortician, and she was describing how when women die that are pregnant between 48 and 72 hours, depending how far along they are in their pregnancy, they will, between 48 and 72 hours, they'll expel their babies just because like of the gas and all the shit that builds up in your system after you die, and it just expels out of your body. It will expel your baby. And that dude, like that seriously is so crazy to me. Like, she was giving examples, and one of her examples was a woman that expelled her baby that had her baby had two teeth. Like you know, when like after your kids are born, like the first teeth that usually come in are their bottom teeth, and that's usually between like 7, 8, 9 months. Like that's pretty far along. And so the fact that she, like, her baby had two teeth, that's fucking crazy. That's insane. She also was talking about which, God rest her soul, Lacey Peterson, I seriously, like, my heart goes out to her and her family. Like, that was the most heartbreaking story ever to me. Like, I fucking, that breaks my heart. That whole story breaks my heart. And she was saying that, I don't remember what body of water she was found in or what body of water she was put in, but wherever she was, her unborn child was found separately from her body because of that, because of the explanation, is that the right word? I don't know. Anyway, like the fact that if you're pregnant, if you're really pregnant, your body will expel the baby. So anyway, that happened, and it's so sad to me. Like, I can't imagine, like, that's just really sad. Like, if I was pregnant, no matter how pregnant I was, I would want, if I were to die being pregnant, I would want my child to stay with me. I don't know, like, maybe that's just weird and selfish, but like, no matter how far along I was, I would want my child to stay with me. I don't want to expel my child. I want my child to stay with me. Another interesting thing, past the macabre, like, losing your child after you die. Another crazy thing she was talking about was the Titanic, where when the Titanic sank, so there were 1,500 people that died, and the ships that went out to go and rescue, not even rescue, but collect the bodies of the people that had died. There were only, on the largest ship that went out, I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the ship. I would remember if I looked it up, but the name of the ship, whatever, that went out, like, that collected the largest amount of bodies collected, over 350 bodies, like 350 and some odd bodies. Other ships collected 16, 54, not anything close to 350, but the largest amount collected were 350. And for the people that they collected that they couldn't identify the facial construction of the people, they, when they pulled them up and they couldn't even identify who they were as a person, they would wrap them up in canvas and put like metal weights on them and put them back in the water so that they would sink down to the water. Like, so how many people was that, that you couldn't recognize, that they just, well, you know what, and fuck that, I can't recognize who that is, so let's wrap them up and throw them back in the water, like, and even that, like, all of the people, 350 people, 1,500 people were missing and are pronounced dead. So 350 people were pronounced saved and were able to be, brought back so that they could be buried or, whatever, or pay their last respects to. That's a shit ton of people that were never found or that were never recognized, like, what the fuck happened to them? What, like, the crabs and the fucking seals and the polar bears, and they all had a feast, apparently, because there's, like, all of these people that were gone and drowned and disappeared, and then nobody knows where the fuck they went or what the fuck happened to them. So, like, that is my thought for this evening. I know it's a little morbid, but I am kind of fascinated with that kind of stuff. I think I'm fascinated with it only because I'm so terrified of death, and I'm so, I don't know, it's very, it's just scary to me. It's scary. It scares the fuck out of me. And what happens? Where do you go? What do you do? Like, what happens to you? Like, and you're just gone, and your family's like, bye. I don't know. I think that that's probably another discussion for another night, but definitely, stories about death and things about death and things like that definitely interest me, and I definitely have an interest in that. So, and I think that's because of that. I think it's because I'm terrified of it. So, anyway, until next time, hopefully it will be better. I think next time we should go on a tour of, like, a spirit Halloween. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bear says yeah. Yeah? Yeah, Bear says yeah. Well, let's go.
And I'm going to tell them about my teeth. I lost 2 teeth.
Oh, Bear lost 2 teeth. Yes. I forgot about that. Bear lost 2 teeth. What? All right, yeah. Anyway, so Bear lost 2 teeth. Next time we're going to go on a tour of spirit, and it's going to be much happier. So, yeah.
Fun.
Fun. Yes.
Bear said it's going to be fun.